Decisions. Yes, it can happen daily. It can be small or even very significant decisions. Sometimes we just feel stuck. We feel stuck because we feel incapable of making the right decisions. We're fearing that we might choose wrong and then not be able to choose again, and we just do nothing. We just do nothing. We end up not choosing at all, and that means also making a decision because that decision is going to be made for us, whether it's going to be too late to actually choose the one that we would have preferred, or somebody else is making that decision for us. It's being taken away from us. It means giving up the control by not choosing. And throughout that period of a time, we feel lost in making that decision because our heads go back and forward. We might involve other people, ask for their opinion, but we still end up not being able to decide. Or what might even be worse, we just skip to autopilot and we choose the route that we would always choose, which is the one that is based on fear. So today we want to change that. I want to help you find a way where you can switch from autopilot, where you're gonna sit down and just listen closely to your own intuition and your own inner wisdom that is always there to guide you. And you're gonna learn how to listen to it within the next 20 minutes. So even if you are not facing any particular situation or decision right now, you can do this as a practice based on a decision from your past. I'm pretty sure you've been in that situation where it just felt so hard to actually make a decision. As long as you've got one of these as an example, as a case, you're all set, and you can use this as a practice to make decisions with grace, with more ease, and especially in alignment with what you actually want. As mentioned before, you can do this meditation whether you are currently facing a decision that you're having a tough time with, or whether you just want to do some practicing to be better equipped to be able to make better decisions in the future. So in case there is no difficult decision up front right now, please think of any situation from your past, a point where you had to make a difficult decision, going back and forth between your options, not really knowing how to make the decision, being influenced by other people and their opinion. So this is to help you cultivate the skill set that you need to make this decision from within. So it's based on your heart and based on your intuition. And then throughout this practice, just focus on that particular case from here and now or your past. And now begin by finding a comfortable space. Sit down or lie on your back in a position that feels supportive and relaxed. Gently close your eyes and take your first deep breaths in and out of your nose. Extend your exhale and slow down your breath further and further. Let your body begin to relax with each breath. Sink in deeper into a state of ease. Each inhale draws in peace and clarity. And with each exhale, begin to release tension and uncertainty that you may be carrying. Allow your body to feel grounded and calm. And then place your left hand on your chest and bring your right hand onto your belly. Breathe into your hands and maintain that calm, slow, deep breathing rhythm through your nose. Focus your gaze to the inside of your eyelids, and this might sound a little odd in the beginning if you're not used to the practice, but just keep your eyes closed and then just try and notice what you can see on the inside of your eyelids. Perhaps there's a bright light, some twinkling stars. Maybe there's some fog. Maybe it looks like the ocean, the waves and the water that is pushed onto the land and then softly draws back into the ocean. And don't forget to breathe here. Keep on breathing into both your hands that are protecting your heart as your energy center that governs love, compassion, and emotional balance. And your belly, your solar plexus that can help you making decisions and boosting clarity of thought, enhance your confidence, and is simply there to help with your self-esteem, achieving goals, and resilience. This is your engine for willpower, your own personal powerhouse to help you guide through difficult times and insecurity or moments of doubt. And as you keep breathing into both your hands, you may find deeper into your relaxation by beginning to circle your eyes in an 8 shape while keeping your eyes closed. And just very slowly begin to circle your eyes in an 8 shape and extending your exhale. As always, just find what feels good here. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your belly and connect to the energy of love from within. Visualize a warm, glowing light in the center of your chest. This is the energy of love, your inner wisdom, and your intuition. And with each breath, the light expansion grows larger and the light goes brighter. Allow it to fill your entire chest, your belly, your entire being until it radiates outward, surrounding you with warmth and comfort. This is the energy that guides you with love, clarity, and courage. And as you continue to breathe deeply, reflect on your decision, the one that you're facing, or the one in your past. No matter whether it's something small or right significant, bring this decision gently to the front of your mind. Don't judge, just observe the situation from a place of curiosity. There's no pressure. Allow yourself to be open to the possibility that the answer is already there within you. And now let's invite your intuition to step forward. Imagine you are standing in front of a door that's closed. It has a handle. You can choose the color and the material of that door yourself. Now there is a path behind you, one that is not leading through that door. And then there is another path that lies just behind the door that is closed in front of you. And as you are leaning into those options and the decision that you are about to make or that you've made before, try and lean into the feeling of those two options. As you're standing in front of that door with your eyes closed, does your body shift forward? Does your hand reach for the handle? Or does your body shift backwards, moving slightly away from the door? And if you reach for the handle, what does it take you to open that door? To be able to see the path that's behind that door more clearly? And then how would it feel to take a step through that door and set foot on the path that is behind that door? And how does it feel to walk your first steps not knowing where exactly that road's going to take you, that path? Are you curious to find out? And what if the worst that's going to happen if you walk through that door is it's just going to lead you to another door? And then you can redecide what path to take. But imagine that if you stepped through that door and you walk down the path behind that door, and it's gonna lead you exactly where you want to go. Again, if you stand in front of that door with your eyes closed, both paths are open to you, and both are valid, but one of those will feel more aligned with your inner truth. Which one of these paths would you make if you were acting from a place of love? Which one of these paths feels lighter, more expansive, more in alignment with who you truly are. And then allow yourself to even test both of these paths. See yourself stepping confidently into one of them. Do you feel a sense of peace and ease with each step that you take? Or do you feel a narrow, dark, unpleasant, or even tight atmosphere on that road that you just took? Then you can redecide and just try the other path to see how that feels. You may even go back and forth comparing both of these paths. And as you lean into what it feels like to walk each of these paths, notice how your body relaxes and how your mind becomes clearer with each breath. Trust that as you move forward with love, you are always guided by your deepest wisdom. As you detect what it feels like to walk the paths from a place of love, you might also notice that there is a part of you that still contains fear. And the fear comes from some part of your body where you might feel tightness, as if there was a knot or a sense of heaviness. At the same time, acknowledge these feelings with compassion, knowing that fear is natural and your fear is relevant, but it doesn't have to control the decision that you're facing. The fear often comes from a place of protection, but love offers you freedom. So gently release the grip of fear and imagine it dissolves into the air around you like soft clouds that are disappearing through the warmth of the sun that's rising. Let go of any need to control the outcome and trust that the universe will support you in making the choice that aligns with your heart. And where the sun rises, courage takes over. And courage doesn't mean that your fear is absent. It simply means that you're moving forward despite the fear. It means trusting in yourself. It means trusting your intuition, even when the path ahead is not fully clear. You can feel the strength in your body, your heart, your spirit. Know that you're fully capable of navigating any decision with grace, with ease, with love, courage, and confidence. And again, bring that decision to your forefront of the mind and ask yourself, how would I make the decision if I were brave? How would my heart choose if I trusted that all would unfold as it's meant to be? What if it's all gonna go right? And in front of your inner eye, watch yourself standing tall in your decision. Feel a sense of power and peace at the same time. Know that every step you take is a step forward, great alignment with your truth, your love, your courage. And then allow yourself to ask for guidance. If you feel unsure, if you feel uncertain, you can ask within. What is my next step? What does my heart tell me? And allow the answer to rise, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. It will rise naturally from within. It may come as a feeling, as an image, as a word, or simply something that you can't even identify. It's just a sense within you. Trust this guidance. It's your inner wisdom, your intuition. It's always available to you, and trust me, it will always be what's right for you. All you gotta do is embrace that feeling with a sense of gratitude. Thank yourself for leaning into that. Thank yourself for choosing love over fear and for embracing courage in the face of uncertainty. Feel a deep sense of appreciation for yourself and the journey you're on. Now close this off with a few deep breaths and simply listen closely and see if you can find the answer from within. And then very gently bring your awareness back to the room. Feel through your body and soften your gaze, your facial muscles. Scan through your shoulders, your back, your legs. Just let every little bit of tension go. Softly wiggle your fingers and your toes. And take one final deep grounding breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes when you feel ready to carry on a sense of clarity, love, and courage that you've cultivated through this practice as you move forward with your day, knowing that the decisions you make are always guided by your highest truth. You are always supported. You are always capable of making decisions that align with your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for gifting yourself with that time and dedication to work on your inner guidance, to find that inner safe space. I send you all my love and light. You've got this. And if you know someone who's facing difficulty with making decisions, feel free to also share this, and I'll talk to you very soon. And one more thing before you head off, if you have any questions or you just like to get in touch, feel free to send me a message and share all your thoughts on who.i.m.ycm. You can find me on Instagram, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Have a good day.